Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Zero Escape 999 Part 15. Last time we got our second ending in the last video, right? That's the one where we got the Clover one where she murders us, and it explains why I have an innate dislike of Clover because she murders us. At least in one of the timelines, so to speak. Then we kind of restarted and went through door 3, which is like one of the second set of doors. It is the only door we haven't gone through. It's actually just door 3 and door 2 or 6, I think, are the only ones we haven't gone through at this point. And obviously the number 9 door we haven't gone through. So yeah, we're in the showers. We learned that Snake got exploded, and there's all that remains of Snake. We never really investigated this like LLR thing. LLR. Do you think that might be some sort of dying message with Snake? Yeah, that's impossible. You saw the body. You aren't doing anything after something like that happens to you. Definitely has a point. Then this, the way the blood stride tells you it's real old. Whoever's blood this is, it ain't Snake's. Then you're saying this blood was put here a long time ago? Yeah. There's Seven putting his detective skills to work. So, I guess we're just gonna have to click on some stuff. Shit, that's hot. Really hot. Man, the water must be just about boiling. Okay, so boiling water, that might be important. So a piece of paper. Drainage valve operation. Please do not flush the water in these pipes. Doing so may cause the drain to overflow. Well, let's do that. Okay, we don't know the answer to that yet. What else do we got? We got some stalls. What do you think this is? It looks like tar. It's kind of sticky. I don't think we can just wipe it off. Well, I'm not touching the fucking inside of the toilet bowl rim. I mean, I assume it probably hasn't been used that much, but still. What about hot water? Oh, hot water, you say? We don't have anything to put it in, though. So I guess that'll be our next thing to be on the lookout for. Wait, can we check the thing? The water tank? Accidentally skipped some of the dialogue. Dunno when they'll figure out what everyone else thinks it's clever too. Huh? I mean, I know peace, but what's OC? Organized crime. What is that, some kind of police slang? Huh? Probably. Huh? What'd I say? Why is he all sad now? Because, you know, Seven doesn't know that he's a detective yet, and we don't know either. Or we're not supposed to, but we do. Because, you know, multiple endings and all that stuff. Oh, there we go, we got a screwdriver. Doesn't look like the pipes that are supposed to take water in it are working. There's something in there, you see it? Yeah, it's obviously a screwdriver, you dumbasses. You can unscrew things. Yeah, you can also screw things. I don't think we need to unscrew anything yet. Can we mess with the toilet? Huh? We got a bucket. Oh, we can put the water in that. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, so they made you clean the school. Come on, can't we just leave the past in the past? Do we need the broom?
The rabbit hutch.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, you just reminded me of it. The rabbit hutch, I mean.
Excuse me?
How did I remind you of something like that?
Jumpy and the broom. You're always playing around with the broom in front of the rabbit hutch.
What?
I was.
Don't you remember? You mean, you don't remember that summer either?
Of course I remember. How could I forget something like that? It was terrible.
Is it Flashback City Tom? Oh, Flashback City Tom. Junpei and June have been assigned to take care of the classroom pets, the rabbits. Their chief duty was to clean the hutches every morning. On the final day of school before summer vacation began, Junpei overslept. Dude, who the fuck goes to the final day of school? Like, kinda... You just skipped the whole last week of school, right? I mean, at least in, like, grade school, because you're not doing anything, right? You always do your exams, like, the week before school ends, and then they have to keep the school year going because there's an arbitrary limit on how many days kids have to go to school. I guess limit's not really the right word, but like in my school district, it's 180 days, or it was. It may be different now. Students had to go to school for 180 days, which was like really dumb because typically you would finish your exams and then you still have like a week and a half where you had to like stay around at school, and then I would just never go usually because typically, well, I don't know, it kind of depended on absences and stuff. They never really enforced absences that much at my school. They gave me lots of like, well, you can't miss more than 10 days or whatever, and then I'd miss like 20, and they never really did anything. He had no idea why until he looked behind into the rabbit hutch. The first thing he saw was blood. The hutch was filled with the dead bodies of the rabbits. What the fuck? Even after their teachers and friends came to see what the commotion was, June couldn't stop crying.
I just kept crying and crying until you came over.
Why did they murder the rabbits?
You held my hand.
Or who murdered the
You looked
rabbits?
very serious, and you said,
Or I mean, I guess it could have been an animal or something too.
"Don't cry. I'm gonna catch the person who did this." After you told me that, I finally stopped crying.
Well, the real fun started after you quit crying. You told me we were going to catch the killer together.
Oh, Detective Junpei's on the case.
Then we decided that we'd ambush them.
Can you really be having, like, Snake is still, like, his remains are like, just right off screen. Like, you wouldn't think you'd be able to have this nice, cheery conversation while you're still smelling the exploded body of,
Yeah, I remember.
The school also kept roosters and guinea pigs. Junpei and June had decided the murderer would likely return to finish off the rest of the animals. They would ambush the killer at night. Junpei and June hid behind the hutch at dusk and waited. It was a warm summer night. The quiet sound of crickets whispered through the air. As the sun went down, the stars began to wink at them from the sky. In June's, Akane Kurashika's face, that night was something Junpei knew he would never forget as long as he lived.
But the murderer never showed up. We waited for them all summer vacation, and they never showed up.
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Yeah, but the animals didn't get attacked either. I think all that work amounted to something, you know?
Well, I mean, you don't know that. There could just be correlation.
Although, if you think about it, we were probably taking on a lot more than we could handle.
What do you mean?
Well, come on, we were just kids. If whoever killed the rabbits had actually showed up, they probably would have had a knife or something.
Yeah?
I mean, you must have been pretty worried, right?
I mean, do you all even know that it was a dude? Like, it could have been an animal that killed the rabbits.
I wasn't worried.
Granted, I guess I wouldn't kill all the rabbits and just leave them there, though, so probably not an animal then.
Because you were there with me.
Ugh.
Well, no one else
Gag.
wanted to take care of the animals.
Clearly embarrassed, you tried desperately to change the subject.
I was the only one who asked to do it at first.
Yeah, well, boys don't really want to bother with taking care of animals,
Well, yeah, but you asked to do it after I did, didn't you?
It's because you just wanted to fucking slide up in there.
If it wasn't the rabbits, they were going to make me do something else. You know how that school was. I figured it'd be better if I was working with somebody who wasn't too much of a loudmouth, right?
June's kind of a loudmouth.
Somebody who wasn't going to tell on me if I felt like blowing it off.
Really? That's why you volunteered?
Yeah, it is.
He nodded quickly and much too earnestly, and then quickly looked away and said something very important.
Really?
Of course.
That hadn't been the reason, of course. He had asked to take care of the rabbits so that he could beat her. Well, obviously. Yeah, couldn't bring himself to tell her how he felt back then. It would be embarrassing. There's like 3 other people in this room, too, by the way. I guess 6 if you count Snake's blown up corpse.
Well, we don't really have time to be walking down memory lane like this,
Or is it just 4? It's Santa and 7. Yeah, because we left
We've got to figure out a way out of this room.
and Clover
Otherwise-
behind.
Yes. I'm gonna look over there.
I should get back to it myself. Ah!
Ugh.
That's right. The pool of blood.
At Snake's body. Chunks of flesh and organs still lay on the floor.
Going on and on about old times right next to a corpse? What were we doing?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking weird.
Well, maybe it was because we're in this mess.
Literally, you're in the mess. There's a mess and you are in it. Despite such a situation, or perhaps because of it, the mind turned to the farthest thing from death that it could find. Yeah, it turned from the farthest thing from death. You know, the time all those rabbits got murdered. I mean, I know it's not people death, but it's still death. Still, Junpei couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt of wanting so desperate to live when Snake lay dead before
I
him.
have to survive, no matter the cost. I need to make sure she gets out too.
As he stared at the clumps of blackened flesh, all Junpei could think of was how much he wanted to live. Oh, we got a broom. I don't know what the fuck we do with this. Huh? What are you doing with the broom? You know, if you look at it real close, you can see it's got these lines cut in it. They're all spiral up the shaft. Huh. Don't know what we used that for, but we do have our bucket, and I know what we used the bucket for. At least I assume we use it on the water. Hey, Seven, can you turn on the shower? I'm gonna put the bucket under the head. Okay, sure thing. Then the bucket gets molten hot and burns his hands. It's filled with water. Try not to spill it, okay? It's heavy. Okay, I'll carry it. Now, where is our magic toilet? Something looks like tar inside the toilet bowl. Yes, we should flush it. Oh, I guess we need to put it in this, maybe? I mean, wouldn't it be better to pour the water directly on the thing rather than using the flush? I mean, we don't even know if it'll work. It seems like, I mean, granted, I guess it's not like we're gonna run out of water, so. How do I flush it? Oh, there we go. 81850. Oh, I've got to get my sheet of paper out. Anytime numbers show up, I feel like, oh, well, I've lost my pencil again. I don't know how I keep consistently losing shit. Okay, here it is. Okay, 185 equal. The stuff's washed off. Looks like the writing was numbers. 185 equal. What's this? You got me. This looks like numbers. We got another toilet. That one looks a lot dirtier. If there was, that would be gross. There might be something in the tank, you know. Let's open that shit up. Oh, there's a key card. It's a red card. Probably a key card. Do you remember if you saw a card reader anywhere around here? I don't think so. Wait, wasn't there a... Is this a card reader? Okay, the red light's on. One... Nothing happens when I press the buttons. I guess I have to get the red and blue lights on. Okay. Back to the toilets. I already checked all 3 toilets, you know. Nothing unusual there. I don't trust you. So we checked this one. We checked that one. We look at our toilet bowl. A wooden box. Luminol. Some kind of spray bottle. There's something written on it. Lumen. Can't read anything else. The label's all faded. Let me see that. That wasn't very nice. Oh, this is luminol. You know, forensic guys use it at crime scenes. Oh yeah, that stuff that glows blue when you spray it on blood. Where might some blood be? I mean, I assume we use it on this. Wait, you don't really think we're supposed to use the luminol here, do you? Yeah. I mean, it does seem kind of... Wait, what? What do you mean it seems weird? Okay, what's next? Broom it up. Screw it up. Oh, the light. Oh, LRL. So it's LLR and then LRL. I'm just gonna write that down just in case. Huh. It says LLRLRL. I don't get it. Huh. Oh, that's where we came in. Okay. So we still need a blue key card. Got a clock.
Hey,
Well, no, it's
Junpei,
not a clock, it's a temperature.
you know why thermometers only go up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit?
They do?
No, I can't say I ever thought about that.
At 107 degrees, the cells in the human body start to die, and the organs begin to shut down. The proteins in your cells start to harden. It's like when you hard-boil an egg. Even if you cool it down afterwards, it won't go back to being a raw egg.
Okay, well, nice trivia. Thanks, Santa. We're trying to, save our lives and not be boiled to death, so I don't know
In
what
other
this
words,
adds.
it's dead. That's why thermometers don't go past 107. There's no point.
Oh yeah?
But it's pretty rare for a fever to get that high. Even viruses and stuff don't usually drive the body temperature up to 107. Of course, there are other external things that could.
Ooh, spooky.
Like what?
Well, let's see. Something like getting locked in a sauna, or getting thrown into an incinerator and burnt to death.
Well, what the fuck does this have to do with anything?
Yeah, I guess that would get a little hotter than 107 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, I got it.
I like how they also have to specify the Fahrenheit thing, which is like really unnatural because for the most part, when you just say degrees, you use whatever is natural to you. For most people, that's Celsius, and then for my fellow Americans, we use Fahrenheit, which is actually the one part of the imperial system of measurement that I will defend to the death. I mean, obviously, feet and miles and stuff are kind of dumb, and meters is better, and same with like milliliters and all that stuff. But Fahrenheit is the superior temperature scale, and you can fight me on it.
Huh? What's up?
Nothing. Forget about it.
What was that all about?
What the hell was that all about? You took the thermometer off. It says open. If we screw it up? Oh no, we have to get it hot. It said. Yeah, if I can get this hot water on the thermometer, then maybe. We still don't know what to do with these pipes. Now it's at the open mark. It opened. What's this? It looks like there's a piece of paper in here. 957 plus. Let's write that down. Okay. That means you're supposed to do something to add something to 957. So add it to 185 to equal. Okay, I can't do that. I can maybe do that math in my head, but I'm just gonna use my phone calculator real quick. 957 plus 185 equals 1142. So that's probably the passcode for the thing, but we don't have the key card. The problem is what to add. So yeah, that's probably for this, but we don't have the blue key card, which I guess we probably get from here. The pipe in the middle is connected to the drain in the middle of the room. If you turn the water here, it'll probably come up through the drain. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like there's something down there on the grate. I think it's a card. Yeah, it's the blue card. Can't reach it though. It's too deep. Yeah, you're talking about the one we found in the toilet. Yeah, the red card floated, didn't it? Yeah, it did. So, well then this blue one probably floats too. Okay. What do you mean you can't reach it? It's not that deep. What do we use the broom? Oh, wait, what about our screwdriver? We never used our screwdriver, did we? Oh, we used it on the grate there, I guess. So what the hell do we use our broom for? Can we broom up Snake? Okay. Got our toilet paper. Oh, we need our toilet paper. What the hell? Toilet paper, some kind of red symbols on it. You think maybe it's a... What the fuck? A Scythe-Tell cipher? What the hell is that? You wrap a piece of paper around the stick and then write, oh, okay. Then you unwrap the paper and you can tell what the original message was. Okay, I don't know how the fuck you know that, but... Same dynamic. There we go. Now we use our broom and we can read it. What if I wrap the toilet paper around the broom? And it makes a something. So you wrap the toilet paper around the broom. Looks like the symbols line up perfectly. So wait. 6, 3, 4 plus... Oh, okay, so there's another layer to the numbers. So we want to add 6, 3, 4. So plus 6, 3, 4. So 1776, the most American number ever. So that's probably our passcode, but we still don't know how to turn on the valves. Doing so... Like, I don't really understand what they do. Like... Come on, what, you don't trust me? No, I don't trust you. So we messed with this, nothing here. Okay, I meant to click back. There's no more hot water. There's some toilet paper on the shelf. Thick pipe. Can you give me any hints on how to get it? Looks like to handle the flow, we can't put any water through the pipe on the right though. So what, we can't put any water in the pipe on the right, but I thought we'd want to put water on the right. Because this has to like be the direction of the water? So there are size handles. Looks like each handle left, center, and right. Alright, each one's got 3 positions. Left, center, and right. I mean, I would assume center means water go down? Totally understand what I'm supposed to do. It says 364 on the handle. Okay, so like, what's the difference in left and right? I guess is the thing I don't really understand. Whoa, I did not mean to do that. So I mean, the water is flowing from here, right? And then we don't want it to flow, and we want it to flow into the right pipe. Because in my mind, it's like, so water is coming from like right here, right? Or maybe it's flowing up, then over? Alright, this calls for a cut, because I do not know what to do, and it might take a little minutes. Oh! Fucking, I'm a dumbass. Left, left, right, left, right, left. Well, that didn't take that long. Yeah, so left, left, right, left, right, left. Hey, this drain's acting up. What the hell did you do? Yeah, so that was only maybe like 2 minutes. The card is floating. Yes. There we go, and we are done. We should be. Assuming I did my basic math right. 1. Yeah. What do you mean, what is with the E and Z? Why does the game assume that we're retards who have never used a calculator before? Like, how do you not know that E means enter and C means clear? Like, do you really need that explained to you? That should be as obvious as hitting 1 makes 1 go up. 1776, enter. So are we done? Can we leave? Well, that took a tiny bit longer than it probably should have, but...
There's a large iron door at the end.
Let's take a look.
Now, is this another puzzle room?
Huh? What are you doing, Seven?
Well, I figure maybe we might want to come back here sometime. So, I stuck the broom in there to keep the door from shutting. Alright, let's go.
Dude, 7, thinking ahead. 200
Jumpy,
IQ.
look!
What's up?
It's a door.
What's that on the wall there?
Oh, I think it's... a map of the ship's interior?
It's the
It
map.
says C.
So it's the map for this floor, then.
This happens literally every time we finish a
We'll have
puzzle
time
room.
to study it later. Let's keep going for now.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
So wait, is this another? Is this, or does this just lead back to the big room?
What the?
You're shitting me. We're back.
Okay, so it does just lead back to the center room. And now Lotus, Clover, and Ace are going to murder us.
Lotus! And Ace! I'm glad you're all okay.
Or at the very least, Clover and Lotus will murder us, because we already know Clover's got it in her, and then Lotus will 100% murder us. I don't know about Ace. I can't remember. Did he do his whole pass-out thing or not in this storyline?
Lotus? What are you...
How could you do this to us?
I mean, she's justifiably angry.
Knock it off. We got bigger shit to worry about right now.
What?
Go have a look. I stuck the screwdriver in the door.
You know, the funny thing is that you have to kind of do all the doors regardless. So we really just wasted a lot of time by like making it so only one group could go through the door. You know?
That door over there, the one without a number. As long as the screwdriver's there, it can't shut, so you can get in there.
Because, you know, you need the key cards from all the different rooms to progress further, right?
There's a shower room past there. I stuck a broom at the door there too. Anyway, go take a look.
Then you're saying we can go in there without passing through the numbered door?
Yeah, it's about the size of it.
Wait, what the hell is in there?
You're not gonna like it.
You'll know when you see it.
Fine, let's go.
I mean, you should probably give Clover some type of fucking future prep before you just go, oh yeah, you want to
My
go see your
goodness.
brother's exploded body?
I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though. Should I go as well?
Yeah.
Very well.
Because, you know,
Was probably murdered.
we didn't even get a... Weren't we supposed to get a key card in the shower room? Like, to progress further? I don't think we got anything now that I think about it.
Chances are he was killed the same way the Ninth Man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they
I
did it.
think we've seen all this dialogue. Yeah, because this is just the explanation of how Snake got murdered. We've already seen this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Junpei wasn't sure. And then Clover shocks the world by saying that we're all fucking... That's crazy. I don't know. We've already seen both outcomes, so... So, okay, apparently we did get a key card. I don't remember getting that, but I guess we got it. Oh,
Then there's no need for arguments at this point.
Yeah, because I don't think we've seen this yet. I don't know why I was skipping through that, but
We should figure out who's going in first.
Oh, so we only have Okay. Because I remember looking on like the flowchart, it said that door 3 always leads to door 2, and I was wondering why that was. It's because since you only do door 3, you don't have the key cards to get access to the other doors.
Very well. Would anyone like to volunteer?
I'll do it.
I'll go too.
Then I suppose I need to go too then.
Get it 2 because it's door number 2.
All right, we're taking off.
Okay, please be careful.
Jesus. You two are acting like you're married, you know that?
Oh,
Don't be silly. Cut it out.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Where the hell is it this time?
Yes,
I don't
we've
see it.
we've seen all this. So the thing is about going through door number 3 is that it always locks you into the submarine
stopped.
mission.
Yeah.
I mean, not
It
the
stopped.
submarine, the submarine ending, which we've already done. So we're not actually going to be doing this puzzle room.
I'm not
And
sure.
we'll
we
just
should-
kind of
All right.
skip through this dialogue
This
until I
hallway's
get a
pretty
chance
short.
to.
We're on and only one.
Don't.
Uh,
All right.
Yes.
sure thing.
Then I'll take.
Because I believe
I'll
that everything
Well,
from this
I
point
guess
is
I'd
going
better
to
get started.
be the same as when we went through the 2-door earlier. Like there may be like a minor, like a couple dialogue changes or something regarding the fact that we left Clover behind to die, so just so that we could go through door 3. I don't know, but for the most part, like if we go into like the flowchart, as you see, we've already done this. The only thing, well, there's a couple things we haven't done yet, but in terms of bad endings, I think the only thing left is to go back to here and go through the number 6 door. Because we have
1, 2,
3
3,
endings
4.
left.
All right, 7 pieces.
2 are going to be fairly easy to acquire, and then the true ending's going to take quite some time. Or it's longer than the others.
Just double checking, but everyone wrote their code name and a door number they want, right?
So like once we finish through door 6, we'll have done all of the normal puzzle rooms, basically. So we'll just put it on skip here. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and go through door number 6, and then we'll end the video. Actually, I think we'll just get to the choice select, and then I'm going to glance 1 second and make sure door number 6 is the one we want. So 1 second, that is not what I was looking for. 0 escape, flowchart, door number 6. Yes, door number 6 always leads to the next ending we want. So that's what we'll do next time, guys. We will go through door number 6 and obtain the last of the non-story important ending. I don't really know how to. I mean, I guess you can just call them bad ends. It's, you know, whatever. I'm XYZ87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.